Another day, another confidence video. Hi guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Stephania, and in this channel I remind you just how powerful you are within, how unconditionally loved you are and safe from within, so that you can allow your infinite creative energy to choose what life experience you want and thus experience it in your actual physical reality. In today's video, I want to share the topic of how to stop 3D policing. And I know that a lot of us have been guilty of it in the way that we feel forced and we feel guilted into doing things that we don't prefer because we are being pulled by the illusion of the material plane. So for example, if you always feel like you can't take a break, you can't stop being productive, and you can't even take sick days because everything is going to fall apart without you, or if you feel guilted into doing things for your friends and family, and you feel like you're the only one that can solve their problems, then it's going to feel very heavy on your shoulders, right? So if you're currently in those energies, I want you to come back to the present moment. I want to bring back all your beautiful energy, no matter where your little thoughts may be. Bring it back to the present moment. And I'm here to remind you that you are loved, you are safe, and you are supported. Come back to the present moment. Nothing bad is going to happen. You are here right now, and life is good. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, honestly, I can finish this whole video just by reminding you that you're the operant power, that as you choose within, everything gets solved, that there is no actual doing, that as you are embodying within, as you choose within what you wish to experience, it will be so for yourself and for the people around you. So you don't have to feel responsible for solving everything around you. So that things get solved. Like there's a beautiful energy that's going through you and life emerges from you. And as you choose, it will be reflected. However, for the context of this video, I'm going to explain a little bit more in detail so that your logical mind can get some examples. So one of the things that has become really apparent to me, as I just mentioned before, that physical action coming from you is not the only thing that's going to solve things in your life. However, if that's what you believe, that's going to be the only experience available to you. And it can get kind of heavy, right? Because you're carrying the weight of the world, of your world, on your shoulders. If you believe that you're the only one that can solve things in your life or in your business or even in your family, you're not going to have a break and you're going to feel really responsible to always have to take action. However, of course, if it's action that you enjoy doing, that it's coming from a place of love, that is coming from a place not of lack or fear, but from a place of fulfillment, of sharing with others, that's a completely different dynamic. So ask yourself, what kind of action am I taking? Is it fear-based because I think things are going to fall apart without me taking this action? Or is it because I love doing this and sharing myself, my experiences, my knowledge with those I love? In fact, one of the things I found out that if there's a problem and we're consistently observing it, we're kind of like freezing that problem into space because there's so much tension around it, and what we observe can't move, right? So I find that if you find joy somewhere else, if you release the problem back to where it came from, there's going to be ways that that solution can come into your life because it's not so fresh in your mind. Your mind's not holding the problem captive. And then the idea will either come to you, it will come to somebody else, or the resources will come to help you solve that thing that might be having you feel stuck. Okay. Another reason you might feel like you're stuck 3D policing is because you feel like if you say no to somebody, they're going to get mad at you. So no matter what, somebody outside of you is making you feel bad or is guilting you into doing things you don't prefer. And you're like, if I don't do it, who's going to do it for them? And they're going to get so mad at me. And then you just do it and you don't feel good afterwards. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why it doesn't feel good is because there's a much more enhanced version of that experience. First of all, nobody can make you do something you don't want because it's all a reflection of you, right? So If you consistently feed the experience that somebody's telling you, you better do this for me or else I can't survive, or this is not going to be able to be solved. You are the only person that can solve this for me. This is the experience, the reflection that you have bought into, that you have accepted as truth, and it continues to happen in your life, right? So, like, for example, in other teachings, they teach how to set strong boundaries and how to say no. But I find that that's actually still very limiting because it's not allowing you to enhance the experience. Remember, everything's a reflection of you. So there's different reasons why you accepted that. One, you believe that people can get mad at you if you say no to them. You can change that story. You can change the story that the people in your life love and respect you no matter how much you are able to help them or not help them. You can change the story that the people in your life are self-sufficient. They are smart and capable to solve their own problems. You can change the story in knowing that there's a higher power that takes care of everyone, them included, and you are not the only person that's capable of solving something for them. So you see, in this way, you start freeing yourself from feeling that obligation that you are the only one that has to carry with their experiences. Because in that case, it actually does feel like a burden. So you're creating a resentment dynamic that is not even fair to them, right? Another reason why it's also not beneficial for you to believe that people have problems you need to solve, it's because now you're believing in lack. So if somebody tells you, I am sick, I need all this help, and I am poor, and I need all this money from you, and I am weak, and I need all your strength, you're believing in the disempowerment of the being. Remember, we are all so full of unconditional love, unconditional safety, and unconditional support. So if you believe lack in another, now you're growing it into your reality, into your life. The truth is that you can see a better version of them. You can see them full of love. You can see them full of prosperity. You can see them full of health. And you don't actually have to be the one physically solving them unless you want to share an experience with them, but do it from the place of knowing that they are full, complete, loved, and safe. So when you share experiences from the empowering point, you're not feeling depleted because you know that there's so much more. You're not the only one. Your physical human is not the only one that's capable of solving things. It's the higher power that is within us and everybody else in this world. And as your level of consciousness rises, everybody around you has to rise with you. And so the easiest way for you to do this, to get out of those cycles, perhaps that you feel stuck and you're like, everybody's asking me things. I feel like I'm the only one solving things, or the 3D so demanding. Go within yourself. How would you prefer that experience to be? You have to choose. You get to choose. You have the freedom of creation. Always remember that. So instead of like maybe projecting it outwardly, I used to do that a lot before, like, oh, I want this person to be this way and I want this person to be this way. Go within and be like, how would I prefer to feel, right? How would I prefer to experience life? I experience life where people around me are loved. They feel safe. They feel prosperous. They are prosperous. They are healthy. I am healthy. As I get healthier, everybody around me gets healthier. As I get wealthier, everybody in my life gets wealthier, right? Because you're truly that powerful that you can influence everything around you. So you see, when you do it from this loving dynamic, you don't feel the weight or the burden of the world on your shoulders, but instead you feel like you're sharing so much love. And when you share love, it's not exhausting. You're so full of love. You're just reflecting love and all that is good and all that is safe and all that is prosperous and all that is health. You go back to health, love, prosperity. I don't mean to sound repetitive, but it comes down to that. It's really, really simple. So if you see something in the material plane, let's say, even if it's a court case, right? Like whatever it is that is in your life, Re-envision it. How would you prefer it to be? How would you prefer to feel? If you're taking action because you're in fear, you believe in lack, and you think you have to do something to please others, otherwise it's going to get mad at you, or otherwise it's going to get mad, or otherwise you're going to be broke, you're always going to be tethered and you're going to feel like a puppet. Again, if you start acting and behaving and allowing your actions to emerge from love, emerge from you, and it happens organically, guys. Like, it's just going to that knowing that nothing can hurt you, nothing can reject you, nothing has the power to manipulate you, nothing has the power to make you feel less than, nothing can dominate you in this physical world, nothing can hurt you, nothing can dominate you. And when you rest in that, your actions will organically emerge from you. The ideas will emerge. What you want to share with the world will emerge from you, but you're not taking action because you're so scared of being broke. You're so scared of not feeling loved, and you're so scared of not feeling worthy of somebody else's attention or respect or, all the things. Because you're so full, you're so complete, you're so worthy of everything your beautiful heart desires. In fact, the only reason why you desire it is because it's already meant for you. Now we're just trying to let go of the fear. Imagine the fear is just like clouds or smoke, right? So it's like you're going on the right path. You're always going to be on the right path because you are the center of your life. You're the center of your reality. So if there's dark clouds that are like overpowering you right now and they're just like, everything sucks, you suck, you're not worthy, how dare you? That's just your human ego, guys. Don't even listen to that. It's part of it. In fact, if you're like heavily listening to that right now or experiencing that, you're on the best path ever because eventually they fall off. You keep driving and you're like, well, we're just going down the rainstorm. Who cares? I know that I'm going down the right path. The thing is that you're not even really driving because everything's here right now. The present moment is the only reality. The present moment right here, right now is the only reality. And as you feel safe, you come back to your safety. You come back to your unconditional love. You come back to the beautiful being that you are. You're going to see even more beautiful things. In fact, they're all around you already. Your attention might just be captivated on the things that impressed you and were, uncomfortable and felt weird in your body. And it's time to come back home. You are your home. You are the answer. You are your safety. You are the unconditional love. Nothing can come from outside of you, but you can share it. And as you just know that within yourself, guys, life gets better, your entire world gets better, and you get to share that beautiful energy with everybody else. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I do one-on-one coaching. Remember, you don't need anything from anybody or anyone, including myself. But if you want to share that experience with me, I would love to be there for you. And I have other links. I have other channels of distribution, of empowerment. And just let me know. Okay, bye. Have a great day, week, and present moment. Bye, guys. Love you.